a.m. Friday, the stage was 2.1 feet and steady. Flood stage is 7.5 feet. Minor flooding is forecast. Forecast. Rise above flood stage by late tonight and crest near 7.7 feet by tomorrow morning. The river will fall below flood stage by late tomorrow morning. Heavy rain may cause the creek to rise above flood stage sooner, so be prepared as early as this afternoon. Impact is 7.5 feet. Portions of the Seneca Creek Greenway are flooded. A small portion of Berryville Road west of Darnsdale begins to flood. Flood history. This crest compares to a previous crest of 7.6 feet on February 4th, 2016. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flash flood warning for the Northern District of Columbia, Northern Prince George's County in central Maryland until 3:45 p.m. At 11:48 a.m., Doppler radar indicated heavy rain across the area. Over 1 inch of rain has already fallen in some locations of northern D.C. and northern Prince George's County. Additional rainfall amounts of 2 inches or more are possible. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Some locations that may experience flooding include Arlington, Bowie, College Park, Greenbelt, Langley Park, Beltsville, Bladensburg, Byrd Stadium, Howard University, Gallaudet University, Fort Totten, Laurel, Landover, Hyattsville, Tacoma Park, East Riverdale, Adelphi, New Carrollton, Mitchellville, and Chevy Chase. This includes flood-prone locations Rhode Island Avenue northeast between 2nd and Capitol, Beach Drive from Broad Branch Road to Piney Branch Parkway, Route 1 at Ritzway, right lanes of US 50 just west of Exit 13, and Kentucky Road at Bear Branch. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. A flash flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. If you are in a warned area, move to higher ground immediately. Residents living along streams and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a special marine warning for Chesapeake Bay from North Beach to Drum Point, Maryland, Choptank River to Cambridge, Maryland, and the Little Choptank River, Eastern Bay, until 3:45 p.m. At 2:11 p.m., a thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts was located near Chesapeake Beach, moving east at 10 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Boaters and small craft could be thrown overboard by suddenly higher winds and waves capsizing their vessel. Locations impacted include Choptank River, Hellman Island, Blackcomet Point, Chesapeake Beach, Dares Beach, James Island, Knapp's Narrows Bridge, North Beach, and Taylor's Island. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. The flash flood warning remains in effect. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following county, Montgomery, Maryland. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flood warning for southeastern Montgomery County and central Maryland until 8:15 p.m. Friday at 2:14 p.m. Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated that heavy rain fell over the area. The heavy rain will cause flooding. 2 to 4 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of up to 1 inch are possible this afternoon. Please note, another round of heavy rain is possible tonight into Saturday, and additional rainfall amounts of 2 to 4 inches are possible. Additional flash flood warnings may be required. Some locations that may experience flooding include Germantown, Rockville, Bethesda, Gaithersburg, Olney, Langley Park, Aspen Hill, Potomac, North Bethesda, Montgomery Village, North Potomac, Fairland, White Oak, Redland, Tacoma Park, Adelphi, Colesville, Camp Mill, Chevy Chase, and North Kensington. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. A flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. All interested parties should take necessary precautions immediately. The 2 p.m. observation. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flash flood warning for the southeastern district of Columbia, west central Prince George's County in central Maryland, southern Arlington County in northern Virginia, the city of Falls Church in northern Virginia, east central Fairfax County in northern Virginia, the city of Alexandria in northern Virginia, until 6:15 p.m. At 3:18 p.m., Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the area. 1 to 2 inches of rain has already fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Some locations that may experience flooding include Arlington, Alexandria, Annandale, Springfield, Vienna, Falls Church, Huntington, Coral Hills, Mantua, National Harbor, Reagan National Airport, Crystal City, RFK Stadium, National Park, Burke, Landover, Lincolnia, Franconia, Oxon Hill, and Merrifield. Excessive runoff from heavy rainfall will cause flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a special marine warning for Choptank River to Cambridge, Maryland, and the Little Choptank River until 5 p.m. At 3:30 p.m., severe thunderstorms producing waterspouts were located along a line extending from near Choptank River to 13 nautical miles northeast of Taylor's Island. The severe thunderstorms were nearly stationary. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, Mariner. Impact, waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Boaters in small craft could be thrown overboard by suddenly higher winds and waves capsizing their vessel. Locations impacted include Choptank River, Oxford. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. The National Weather Service. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following county, District of Columbia, and Prince George's, Maryland, and Fairfax, Virginia, and the Virginia Independent City of Alexandria, the National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flood warning for the District of Columbia, northwestern Prince George's County in central Maryland, east central Fairfax County in northern Virginia, the city of Alexandria in northern Virginia, until midnight at 6:01 p.m. Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated that light to moderate rain was falling over the area. The earlier heavy rain caused flooding. Up to 3 inches of rain have already fallen today, with isolated amounts of up to 4 inches. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 inch are possible. Please note, additional heavy rainfall is expected tonight into Saturday morning. Additional flash flood warnings may be issued later. Rock Creek at Sherrill Drive and Huntington at Cameron Run are above flood stage. Some locations that may experience flooding include Arlington, Alexandria, Annandale, Springfield, College Park, Greenbelt, Langley Park, Beltsville, Vienna, Huntington, Coral Hills, Bladensburg, Mantua, National Harbor, Byrd Stadium, Nationals Park, Howard University, Gallaudet University, Fort Hutton, and RFK Stadium. Excessive runoff from heavy rainfall will cause flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots. A flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. All interested parties should take necessary precautions immediately. This is a statement statement from the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flash flood warning for Baltimore City in northern Maryland, Baltimore County in northern Maryland until 10:30 p.m. At 6:30 p.m., Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated heavy rain falling across the area. An inch of rain has fallen in just the last 15 to 30 minutes in Baltimore City, and an additional 1 to 2 inches is likely. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Some locations that may experience flooding include Baltimore, Pikesville, Little River, Cotkiesville, Elk Ridge, Miller's Island, North Point State Park, Sparrows Point, Back River, Ellicott City, Dundalk, Towson, Catonsville, Essex, Woodlawn, Reynoldstown, Parkville, Boynes Mills, Eldersburg, and Kearney. This includes flood-prone locations Smith Avenue at Jones Falls, Clipper Mill Road near the Falls Road overpass, Stevenson Road at Jones Falls near Hillside Road, Falls Road near Hillside Road at Jones Falls, Wexton Road near Circle Road at Rowling Run, Falls Road at Jones Falls near Old Court Road, North Point Boulevard near King Street, Beaver Dam Road at Goodwin Run, Philadelphia Road at Gunpowder Falls, Pulaski Highway at Herring Run, Seminary Avenue at Rowland Run near Riderwood Drive, Reisterstown Road at Winds Falls near Groff Lane, Gwynrock Ava at Winds Falls, River Road along the Patapsco River, Windhoek Avenue at Winds Falls, Dogwood Road near Featherbed Lane, Dogwood Road at Dead Run near Kernan Drive, Glen Arm Road at Gunpowder Falls near Gunpowder Road, Long Green Pike at Long Green Creek, York Road at Beaver Dam Run near Beaver Run Lane, Beaver Dam Road at Beaver Dam Run near Cotkiesville, Patapsco Avenue near the Baltimore city limits, Reisterstown Road near Hampshire Road, Sellers Road and Chestnut Street, Golden Ring Road between Race Road and Orens Road, Kelso Road at Stemmers Run near Golden Ring Road, Deanwood Road near Debonair Court, Security Boulevard near Dead Run near The National Weather Service. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following county, Baltimore, Maryland, and the Maryland Independent City of Baltimore. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flood warning for urban areas and small streams in Baltimore City in northern Maryland, southeastern Baltimore County in northern Maryland, until 4:15 a.m. Saturday at 10:07 p.m. Local law enforcement reported ongoing flooding in Dundalk. Up to 3 inches of rain have already fallen in this area. An additional 1 to 2 inches is expected through the early morning hours. Therefore, the flash flood warning has been converted to an aerial flood warning for sensitive areas. Some locations that may experience flooding include Baltimore, Pikesville, North Point State Park, Sparrows Point, Back River, Miller's Island, Dundalk, Essex, Arbutus, Rosedale, Brooklyn Park, Bowley's Quarters, Linthicum, Edgemere, Lansdowne, Fort Howard, East Point, Halitherp, and Turner Station. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. The flash flood warning remains County in North Central Maryland, Loudoun County in Northern Virginia until 2:45 a.m. At 10:50 p.m., Doppler radar indicated heavy rain across the area. Up to 2 inches of rain have already fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 2 inches are possible. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Some locations that may experience flooding include Germantown, Rockville, Gaithersburg, Leesburg, Olney, Damascus, Lansdowne, Lowe's Island, Poolsville, Aspendale, Ashburn, Montgomery Village, North Potomac, Redmond, Colesville, Countryside, Purcellville, Brunswick, Round Hill, and Rossmiller. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. The National Weather Service. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following counties, in Maryland, Baltimore, and Hartford, the National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flood warning for southeastern Hartford County in northern Maryland, east central Baltimore County in northern Maryland, until 6:45 a.m. At 12:49 a.m., Doppler radar indicated heavy rain that will cause flooding. Up to 2 inches of rain have already fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of up to an inch are possible. Some locations that may experience flooding include Middle River, Aberdeen Proving Ground, Essex, Rosedale, Rossville, White Marsh, Bowley's Quarters, Perryman, Edgewood, Joppatone, Nottingham, Magnolia, Chase and Martin State Airport. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood different vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. This is a statement from Montgomery and Prince George's. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flood warning for small streams in southeastern Montgomery County in central Maryland, northwestern Prince George's County in central Maryland, until 7:30 a.m. Saturday at 1:27 a.m. Stream gauges indicate flooding along Sligo Creek in Tacoma Park. Some locations that may experience flooding include Langley Park, Beltsville, Fairland, White Oak, Tacoma Park, Adelphi, Colesville, Camp Mill, North Kensington, South Kensington, Forest Glen, Hillendale, Wheaton Glenmont, Silver Spring, Wheaton, Calverton, Glenmont, and Four Corners. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Move to higher ground now. Act quickly to protect your life. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. Deaths occur in vehicles. Move to higher ground now. Act quickly to protect your life. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following counties, in Maryland, Howard, and Montgomery, the National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flood warning for small streams in west central Howard County in central Maryland, northeastern Montgomery County in central Maryland, until 8:30 a.m. At 2:30 a.m., stream gauges indicate flooding is occurring near Sandy Spring. Other streams in the area may also be experiencing flooding. Some locations that may experience flooding include Olney, Aspen Hill, Colesville, Rossmere, Wheaton Glenmont, Cloverley, Glenmont, Spencerville, Brookville, Ashton, Roxbury Mills, Norbeck, Sandy Spring, and Bricklow. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. From the National Weather Service. For the following counties, in Maryland, Anne Arundel, Baltimore, Howard, and Montgomery, and the Maryland independent city of Baltimore, the National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flood warning for southern Baltimore City in northern Maryland, northern Anne Arundel County in central Maryland, Howard County in central Maryland, eastern Montgomery County in central Maryland, southern Baltimore County in northern Maryland, until 8:45 a.m. Saturday at 2:38 a.m. Local law enforcement and area stream gauges reported flooding across the area. Some locations that may experience flooding include Baltimore, Columbia, Severn, Elk Ridge, Riviera Beach, Baltimore Washington Airport, Fort Smallwood State Park, Bodkin Point, Miller's Island, North Point State Park, Sparrows Point, Back River, Glen Burnie, Ellicott City, Dundalk, Keithensville, Essex, Woodlawn, Pasadena, and Arbutus. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the